Why men feel lost even when life looks fine? Have you ever looked at your life and thought, I should be happy? Maybe you have a job, maybe you have a home, maybe you have money coming in, maybe you have people around you. From the outside, everything looks fine, but inside, something feels missing. You feel lost. You wake up and go through the motions. You do what needs to be done. You keep moving, but deep down, you feel disconnected from your life. If the sounds familiar, you are not alone. Today, let's talk about why many men feel lost even when life looks fine. The hidden problem: many men think feeling lost means something is wrong with them. It doesn't. Feeling lost is often a signal that something important needs attention. The problem is that many men spend years focusing on survival, work, bills, responsibilities, deadlines, family obligations, and while they are busy surviving, they slowly stop asking important questions. Questions like, what do I really want? What matters to me now? What kind of life am I building? When those questions disappear, a man can become successful but still feel lost. Example number one: imagine a man named Michael. Michael has a stable job. He pays his bills. He owns a car. He has no major problems. People look at him and think he's doing well, but every morning he wakes up feeling empty. Why? Because for 10 years he has been living on autopilot. He is surviving, but he is not connected to a purpose. This happens more often than people realize. Why success does not always solve the problem. Many men believe, if I make more money, I'll feel better. If I get promoted, I'll feel better. If I buy a bigger house, I'll feel better. Sometimes those things help, but sometimes they don't, because purpose and achievement are not the same thing. You can achieve goals and still feel lost. You can own things and still feel empty. You can look successful and still feel confused. Why men stop feeling connected to their lives? Reason number one: they are always busy. Busy people often stop reflecting. They stop thinking. They stop checking in with themselves. Life becomes a series of tasks. Wake up, work, eat, sleep, repeat. After years of this routine, many men suddenly realize, I don't even know what I'm working toward anymore. Reason number two: they are living someone else's definition of success. Maybe society told them what success looks like. Maybe family expectations influenced them. Maybe social media influenced them. They spend years chasing goals that are not truly theirs. Then one day they reach those goals and feel nothing. Reason number three, they have lost touch with what brings them meaning. Many men once had interest, dreams, curiosity, creativity, adventure, but over time, responsibilities replaced everything else. Reason number four, they never slow down long enough to listen to themselves. When life becomes noisy, your inner voice becomes harder to hear. My observation, in my opinion, many men are not actually lost. They are disconnected. There is a difference. A lost man has no direction. A disconnected man has forgotten his direction. Deep inside, he often already knows what matters. He simply hasn't listened to himself for a long time. The cause of ignoring the problem. Many men try to ignore this feeling. They stay busy. They distract themselves. They work more, they score more, they watch more entertainment, but the feeling remains. Over time, these can lead to burnout, stress, frustration, low motivation, emotional exhaustion, a feeling that life is passing by too quickly. That is why this problem deserves attention. My practical solution. Let's focus on solutions, simple solutions, practical solutions, things real people can actually do. Step 1, create quiet time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, no phone, no television, no distractions. Ask yourself, what is bothering me? What do I really want right now? What feels missing? Write the answers down. Step 2, stop comparing your life. Many men feel lost because they compare themselves to others. Someone has more money, someone has a better career, someone has a bigger house. Comparison creates confusion. Focus on your own path. Step 3, reconnect with something you once enjoyed. Think about a hobby, a skill, an activity, something you used to enjoy. Start again, not because it makes money, not because it impresses people, because it makes you feel alive. Step 4, set one meaningful goal, not 10 goals, one goal. Something that matters to you, something personal, something real. A meaningful goal creates direction. Direction creates energy. Step 5, talk to someone you trust. Some things you speaking out loud helps clarify your thoughts. You don't need all the answers. You simply need a place to start. Real life example. Imagine two men both feel lost. The first man ignores the feeling. He stays busy, he distracts himself. Nothing changes. 5 years later, he still feels stuck. The second man starts asking difficult questions. He reflects. He writes down his thoughts. He makes small changes. He reconnects with what matters. 5 years later, his life looks completely different, not because he changed everything overnight, because he changed one step at a time. What viewers can do today, tonight, take a notebook, write down 3 questions. What gives me energy? What drains my energy? What matters most to me right now? Do not overthink. Write honestly. Your answers may surprise you. Benefits of this approach. If you consistently practice self reflection, you may notice more clarity, more confidence, better decisions, less stress, greater motivation, a stronger sense of direction. Most importantly, you may begin to feel connected to your life again. My final thought: many men spend years trying to fix their lives without understanding what is really wrong. Sometimes the problem is not your job, not your income, not your circumstances. Sometimes the problem is disconnection. You have become disconnected from your life, disconnected from your purpose, disconnected from what truly matters. The good news is this: what is disconnected can be reconnected. Start small, be honest with yourself, ask difficult questions, listen carefully to your answers, and remember, just because life looks fine on the outside does not mean you must ignore what is happening on the inside. Thank you very much.